Hey, howdy, hey, everybody. Happy Saturday and welcome to Now That's Disney's Disney Night Live. We're live. Have fun with us. I'm joined by Disney Don.
Hey, how's everyone doing today?
Hopefully good. I'm doing okay. I know that, Don, I know you and Marie had a great day today. Although it was hot, you guys spent the day at Epcot today with a special friend, John, Big Fat Panda Sakari. Um,
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. I know that you guys had a good time. You had a nice breakfast, and we are going to dive into all about Epcot tonight. That's what we're going to talk about. I just want to say hello again to everybody joining into the show. Greetings from the line of Pirates and MK. Oh my God, Sean, what's going on, dude? Sean from SD Transport. Check him out. He's also on our Facebook group. I recommended his services. If you're flying into Orlando and you need a lift, give Sean a call. Hello and happy Saturday, everybody. Hello, Marie. Hello to everyone joining. Just want to remind everybody we're live. If you wouldn't mind sharing us out to your social media platforms, we much appreciate that. We are on Facebook, we're on YouTube and Instagram. Facebook group is called Now That's Disney, and the show is Disney Night Live. So we're here, we're excited, and I think maybe we should talk real quick about our sponsor, because what's better to get yourself into the Disney mood than Disney music? And our sponsor, D Magic World, is just that. It's a 24/7 streaming Disney music platform. You can check out dmagicworld.com on the internet. They are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But most of all, go to the internet and type in dmagicworld.com. They've got two stations over there at D Magic World. They have the music station and they have the movie music station. So whichever you're in the mood for, they have it for you. It's nonstop Disney magic. You can also request music. I know that folks have been requesting through Messenger over to Jasper some really good tunes for them to play, and they put them up there for you. Don't forget to check out dmagicworld.com on Thursdays and Sundays at 2 p.m. when they stream Disney Night Live at in full length, so you could hear us as well. And don't forget to check out that Now That's Disney tab up top on this screen here. Click on Now That's Disney. That takes you right to our Facebook group. So please check out our friends over at dmagicworld.com. Tell them we sent you. You won't regret it. If you're missing Disney, it's the place for you to go. What do you think about that, Don?
What do you think we listened to on the way to Epcot?
Nice. I love it. Nothing like getting in the mood, driving on your way to Epcot, listening to a little Disney music, right?
Yep. Just
There you
getting
go.
getting little pre-game, getting ready to go.
That's right. That's right. You get in the mood, then you get there, you immerse yourself in the experience. You get into the park. Well, as soon as you drive into the parking lot there, right? There's Disney music going. There's music on the monorail, the ferry boat. So and then you get into the park, and then you got music. And music is really what lifts our souls. So,
Yeah.
what's going on with you, Don, other than Epcot today? How's everything in your neck of the woods?
Well, it's truly starting to be summer here in Florida. We are having the afternoon thunder showers roll through on a regular basis.
Mm.
Um, it's just a circle of life. We're used to it down here.
Yeah, you go from no rain to rain, right? And heat fast.
Went from drought, everything was drying up and dying, and I was crawling around trying to fix my irrigation, to when will it stop raining?
Yeah, right. Now you don't need the irrigation.
Right. So
I see T Nina's joining in. Congratulations to T Nina. She is our winner of last week's giveaway. So she won the Scentsy Marvel Black Panther wall fan, along with the Marvel Nine Realms scent pods from Scentsy. And Kim and I are going to get that right out to you, T9. Send you that package with love and appreciation. And we hope you enjoy it. And
Yeah.
who said, someone is saying, rain, it's downpour. Yeah, Marie's saying, rain, it's downpours.
Well,
Yeah.
I had off Tuesday, and uh, I hadn't smoked ribs in a long time, and I wanted to have some ribs. And it's a 4-hour process. 5 hours, you got to start the fire, get the fire right, and then put the ribs in for 4 hours.
Right.
Everything worked fine up until the third hour. Now, in the third hour, you take the ribs out, wrap them in aluminum foil, put them back in, and let them steam to, to tenderize.
Right.
This guy's opened up. You would stay drier if you were in a shower.
It was that heavy, huh?
It was that bad.
Yeah.
So it's like, I was like, well, I got to do this. So one at a time, pulling the ribs out, wrapping them, and putting them back in. And it took just so long, I ended up losing the heat. And now it's pouring rain. It's like, am I going to have to restart this fire and
Right.
get this? But I didn't have to restart it. I just had to put some more fuel in it and rake the coals and get it going again. And
There you
we
go.
were able to finish the last hour. And boy, they came out some good.
Maybe that
So-
little rain break helped them if they came out that good,
I'm not gonna say it helped him, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say I'm not gonna
Didn't
say
hurt
it
him.
him.
Right. All right. Well, at least
But-
it didn't hurt them because you don't want bad
Yeah.
ribs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but these were great. So
Good. Nice tender fall off the bone ribs.
sometime when you and Kim are retired, maybe you'll take a drive down to Disney and I'll have you over for a barbecue.
Yeah. Right.
But that's not going to be for a long time.
Well, for Kim, it's not that long. She's only got like 7 years or so. For me, I've got like 16 more to go. So that's why T9 says that's why you stick them in the oven low and slow and pray they already have enough smoke on them. Yeah. I love barbecue. We were driving home actually earlier, and somebody had a giant smoker in their driveway. It was massive. I wonder. I don't know if they had like a party place come and like sometimes you can rent something like that and somebody will do it right there for you. This thing was big. It didn't look like they owned it. It looked like a rental.
Lowe's, you can actually buy a smoker that's built onto a trailer for $2,500 through Lowe's.
That's it.
That 20, and it comes on a trailer ready to be registered.
Wow, really? You could just drive it around and go to people's houses and smoke some barbecue for them.
Yeah, but I don't think I have that many friends.
Maybe we just cook for ourselves. So you went to Epcot today. You and Marie jumped into the car this morning early and headed to Epcot, and you met up with Panda. And
Yep.
you guys had what seemed to be a really great time. You sent a ton of photos, and you also sent a video clip that I'm interested to see in a little bit because I was wondering when I watched this video if it is new or not. I want to retire this year. I told my check book and just laughed and laughed. Yeah, I'm laughing right now too, Kim. Yeah.
So our day started at 5 o'clock this morning, getting the dogs ready, and we were on the road at 6:30, and we were able to meet up with Panda at 8:30 in the Epcot parking lot.
Nice. So yeah, I have here all about Epcot today with Donnie and Marie on the go. Donnie and Marie, in case everybody doesn't know or anybody doesn't know, Donnie and Marie have their own YouTube channel, and that, of course, is on YouTube called Donnie and Marie on the Go. And today their friend and guest at Epcot was Big Fat Panda, John Sakari, and who you should check out at bigfatpanda.com. Pandemonium as well on Facebook. And John is now taking part of the Disney Underground, which was kind of an already established podcast, but now it's a live show with 3 other people, which Don, I know you tuned in live. I watched the replay, and I told John I thought it was really well done. So check him out as well. I tried to put your photos in a decent order today to make sense, Don. So we'll just go through them and we'll chat about your day at Epcot. This is what is exactly this called?
That that's
Like a monolith or
monolith, the crystal monoliths.
Right. It's very pretty, especially at night. I have some nice photos we took in April at night. And this is a awesome photo because you got a little bit of the monorail track there too, but it's like a kind of I like obscure Disney photos.
Yeah. This is as you're walking towards the land pavilion and you go over what appears to be a little bridge and you have water on both sides.
Right.
So and I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's a good shot. So and it's
it is. I love
flower. It's a flower and garden festival going on right now, and Epcot is this is the second best festival I like, right behind the holiday festival.
Kim says, Sean Dwayne, my favorite because Sean is online for Pirates. We're not jealous at all. It's okay. Enjoy, Sean. Actually, Sean and his wife are celebrating their anniversary yesterday. So, yeah, happy anniversary. Don, this photo actually, now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm gonna steal it by asking you right now, and I'm going to slap some Now That's Disney Night Live stuff on it, and maybe make it a backdrop or something for the show. I love it.
Go for it.
Nice. So here's Don and Marie celebrating their 100th birthday. No, actually, they're celebrating 100 years of Disney at Epcot.
Now, in all the parks, there is 100 anniversary icon somewhere in the park. Mm-hmm. Like at Magic Kingdom, it's on the right by the railroad station as you enter the park. So everyone's goal is to get their picture with the 100th logo in all the 4 parks. And of course, this is I am our favorite, one of our co-hosts, Alan. He achieved it last week, getting all 4 logos.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I forgot to load his photos. Man, oh man. I'm sorry, Alan. Alan right now is currently out in he's in the UK, and then he's heading to Disneyland Paris. So I want to know who you and Marie had to pay to get the clouds to look like Mickey balloons in the background. Like how did that work out?
Magic shot.
Oh, all right. So that's not like
it's a magic shot.
It is a magic shot. Yeah. Here's a nice little photo of the flower and garden sign as you're tooling around Epcot, and then you have the Encanto topiaries, right, which are really cool to see in person. Definitely enjoyed seeing them in person. You've got is that Woody to the left?
Woody and Bo Peep.
That's right, yep. Woody and Bo Peep. Yeah,
and they're outside of the land pavilion.
Have you ever seen Woody and Bo Peep do the meet and greet outside of Toy Story Mania and Hollywood Studios?
I've never stood in line for them.
No, never stood in line for it, but I've seen it. But
yeah, I've seen Woody do the meet and greet, and then over by Toy Story Mania, I've seen Bo Peep over that way.
Yeah, I'd like to maybe grab a photo with them and say hello to them one time while we're there. Looks like a cool meet and greet. This is a photo of the Lion King, and they're kind of they're recycled topiaries. They moved them this year.
Yeah, but to me, this is my favorite topiary. The detail,
right?
And when you look at it, you just get for me, it's like you get that emotion. You're like, yes.
Right. Yeah, I think it's very well done. The detail is great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not
yeah,
going to tell Mustafa what happens to him. So secret.
yeah. You were
Don't.
gonna keep that a secret, right? He
Yeah,
doesn't seem to know in this photo.
yeah.
Seems
No
to be
spoilers.
smiling. um, I wonder what they do because a lot of the topiaries are brought back year after year, and like so they take them, after Flower and Garden's over, and they keep them,
They well,
they maintain them,
they probably strip the wire frame
right?
and then store the wire and then store it all over again with them.
Oh, you think they actually? Yeah, they don't maintain what's
I
already
don't think
there,
it. Yeah, I
right?
think it would cost too much to maintain it.
Right, right,
You
right.
know,
Yeah, yeah. They're so good at it. They might just start fresh. I don't know all the characters' names from Encanto, but I do know that this is in front when you walk into Epcot, the
yes.
Encanto topiaries. I haven't seen it yet, so I do know that there's a couple songs from the movie I enjoy, but the topiaries are nice. Here's some topiaries right here, of Marie and John
I
blending
just
right
don't
in.
know how. Yeah, I don't know where they got the patterns to do my wife as a topiary, but
I don't even think they asked Marie's permission, to be honest with
yeah,
you. I think John, he's like, yeah, sure,
yeah.
make flowers out of me, but Marie, no, they owe her some money. Very nice.
Yeah.
That butterfly is no, we haven't seen Encanto yet. I'm sorry. I know it's one of those things that you say it and you don't realize what you just said, and then you're like, oh, I just said I haven't seen Encanto yet. But we don't talk about Encanto.
And we don't talk about Bruno.
That's right. We've got Don and John posing here with the butterfly, and this is another. Oh, Kim did in school. You're a cheater, Kim. I didn't know you watch Encanto without me. This. What is that about? All right, I'm gonna have to check it out on my own. This butterfly is another recycled topiary, and
They
yeah,
had multiple. They had multiple butterflies all over,
all over, right?
um,
Hi,
all
Kitty.
over the land.
Yeah. Well, and Flower and Garden Festival every year they also have that butterfly um, garden,
They had
right?
yes.
Yeah,
I
which is
didn't
really
see
pretty.
the. I didn't go looking for it, but I didn't see the tent this time around.
Hi,
Where you used to
Jennifer.
be able to go into the tent and
Right.
walk around, and the butterflies were flying.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. That's
I
really neat
did.
experience.
Yeah. I know where it usually is. I looked over where it usually was, and I didn't see it.
Yeah, I think they moved it this year. We didn't go inside of it this year. Yeah, just checking out the comments here. They do have the butterfly garden. Yeah, so um, and then here's another of Woody and Bo Peep, but in a different angle, which again, love it. Mm,
And that's the full Encanto.
right, this is the full head-on shot of Encanto. It really is breathtaking when you walk into the park and that's there in front of you. Real, I have some nice photos as well at night though when we visited Epcot in April. Here's a nice little tree with some flowers around it. When you're walking around Epcot, I love the water, the
And
different waterways and paths in Epcot.
again, there has to be someone that sits back and goes, "Okay, I don't know what flower it's going to be, but that area has to be reddish orange."
Right. Yeah. Like flowers are going to go there, and this is going to be the color scheme,
And
right?
yeah, and okay, and it's up to the gardener to go. All right, this is the flower we need to put there, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Like this would go there. Like this fits, and it does. I mean, look at it. It's very
It makes
pretty.
it pop.
Right. Yeah. It does. Marie says she wants those flowers in her yard. So Don, after the show, you're going to head out and you're going to get some flowers and you're going to plant them around the yard.
Yeah.
All right. He goes, ah. Here's a nice view of the Imagination Pavilion. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
And is that where the DVC lounge is?
the DVC lounge is in the Crystal Pyramid. Yes.
It is. Okay.
Now, in that moat, or whatever you want to call that. Was that the one? No, that one was good. There was another picture that had they had lilies in it, and we were looking at the water going,
No good.
it looked like a marsh almost. It had
Oh,
lily
yeah.
pads and everything in it.
That I like though. I've always wanted a pond in my yard with koi fish and the lily pads and all that. I really think, I mean, we live in New Jersey. We get some decent winters here, but I know you can winterize it. But I love when we're at Epcot, I just like to stare in the waterways and check for the fish because, especially the one that you could take over into Mexico and you pass the bathrooms and the first
Yes.
aid area. There's some decent sized fish in that water.
Well, they also have they also have fish food over there now that you can put money in the machine and it will dispense fish food and you can
No way, I didn't know
feed the
that.
fish. Yeah, it's
Oh, I'm
something
doing that
new.
next time. Okay, yeah, next time we're there next year, I'm gonna waste all my money on that. I don't know what I mean. I just love doing it and love watching them. Kim's like, all right, are you done looking at the fish? Like now, I'm like, there's a giant aquarium there in Epcot, and I can go stare at a shark, but I'd rather look at unknown fish in the water. Here's the entrance to the land pavilion, featuring Soren, and this is also where breakfast for Don Marie and John was at the Garden Grill.
Yep.
We're gonna dive into that. Here's the Garden Grill welcome sign along with the menu. And so breakfast is 8:30 to 10:30. It is a character breakfast, and this is a what you call family style, Don?
It is all you care to eat family style.
Yeah, with the waterfall. Yes, I want that, Marie and Kim. Kim says I love lily pads. Have always, I mean, ever since I was younger, wanted a pond with fish. Does anyone know if the water area is new there? I don't.
Which water area are they talking about?
Oh, is she talking about the video? Let me show that video. I have it. I'm just gonna remove this real quick. Right, take that down.
Yep.
And then I did load it into our videos. All right, here's a very quick video. And folks, if you're familiar with Epcot and the Land Pavilion, is this new or not?
I think this is a new water element here.
If it's not new, it's because the park is empty and we're noticing it.
Yeah.
But I've never
That we
noticed
did
it.
too. Yeah, I never
It's a
noticed
babbling.
Yeah, I never paid attention to it, and I don't know if it's new or not.
We were discussing, it's like, is this something because we were there and there wasn't a lot of people that we were like, oh, what's this? So make it
Yeah,
on,
right.
David. Okay.
The fish, and then defrost magically in the spring. I'll never. The fish go into a state of catatonic. I mean, it's what they do. They
hibernate.
Yeah, they hibernate, and their heart rate slows down, and they basically go to sleep for the winter. Kim, that's when you're walking into the Land Pavilion.
That is right behind the sign that says the Land
Right.
Pavilion, and as you're walking up the ramp to the Land Pavilion, that's in the middle of the two walkways.
Yeah, I've never noticed it before. I really haven't. And maybe like John said, is it because the park was empty and there wasn't anyone really around? I don't know. Here's the table setting, which is really cute with a hidden Mickey. Table setting. Yeah, I never noticed. I know, Kim, and that's why we're trying to figure out if it's new or not, which I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. So that's very cute. This is a family style breakfast.
This is the first thing they bring out. That's like the cinnamon pull apart bread. It tastes like French toast, cinnamon French toast, but in little nuggets.
So it just tears apart.
Yeah, you can see it segmented, and I tore it apart, put a little bit of the honey butter on it,
right,
and John and I both said this is dangerous because we're going to fill up on the cinnamon bread before our food gets here. And of course, they put something healthy on the table for us.
This is Garden Grill, Kim, in the Land Pavilion.
Yes.
Yeah, you know the one where you come off of Living with the Land, and that restaurant is there. You go through it and Living with the Land.
Yeah.
I never understood that either, Don. Like, you go for a meal, right? Like a family style, and it's like all you care to eat, and then they're like, "Here's a bunch of bread." Are they trying to slow you down from eating too much of the food? Because I mean, think about it. You've already paid for it, and the food's already there. It's not like the food's going to last forever. It's eventually going to go bad. So, are they trying to stuff you with bread?
I don't know, but
Right?
we
Like,
both agreed. We're like, this is way too good. We each had a couple, and then said, no, we don't want. We're not going to ask for more.
no. Do you did you have some of the watermelon?
I'm not a big watermelon fan.
Right.
And I even said I should try it again to see if my taste has changed. Because a couple years back I had some watermelon. I didn't like it, so I should try it again.
I like watermelon, but I never really eat it that much. Some people put salt on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried that if it enhances the taste of the watermelon. I'm sure with that sweet, and then you get a little bit of the salt on there, maybe that does some magic. And then here you have a nice combination of what looks to be some Mickey waffles, eggs, and what kind of meats are they throwing in there for you guys?
I believe it was a flank steak
Yum.
with a mild spice sauce on it. It wasn't a very heavy spice sauce. Bacon, of course, and then to the back there were the cheesy potatoes.
Oh, okay. Yum.
Yep.
Marie said the
So-
eggs were very salty. It all does look
Well-
delicious.
Well, what I was going to say is, if you ever ate with someone that they put their food on the plate, and the first thing they do is grab the salt and start dumping salt all over everything.
Yeah.
These eggs came out of the kitchen salted, and we all tasted the salt, and we're like, wow,
Really?
Yeah, it was to us a little heavy on the salt.
A little too much, yeah. I don't salt anything until I taste it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I do like salt on certain things. Like we went out to eat earlier and we had a salad, and I really enjoy like a vinegar dressing and then putting a lot of salt in my salad. I don't know why, but for me, I love that. But other foods, I'll try it first, right? Like you don't want to over salt it. How was the flank steak?
It was delicious. Everything was delicious. The flank steak. Marie and I were both worried about the sauce on it because I can't remember what it was called, but to me it sounded like a Mexican, some kind of spicy sauce, and I was like,
With
but
like
it
a
wasn't that
chimichurri
bad.
or something?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
But it wasn't bad. And I'm
That's
not
good.
a big spice. I'm not a big spice eater, so.
Hey James, how are you? And
Wow.
we have.
I was like, no, his name is Pluto. His name's not James.
No. No, I saw James Doger just popped in. I think they were just at Disney World. I don't know if they're home yet or not, but I know they were just there. Here's your friend. I'm drawing a blank. Pluto.
Yes.
Yes, Pluto. I'm like, why can't I remember his name? Now you got me all confused. That is not James. It's Pluto. That's a great photo. I love that. He's so cute. And then here is Don and Marie with Pluto. How are you when you guys do character interactions? Do you ask a lot of questions? Because I used to be quiet and shy with the characters. And
Oh
then
no,
after watching,
you got to interact with them because
yeah,
if you will get back from the character what you give them. If you sit there and you don't interact with them, they're not going to interact with you.
Right. And you know what? I never thought of that. And then after watching so many vlogs and seeing people like interact and ask them questions and like, whatever, like Pluto, did you make the food today or whatever?
Yeah.
The character interactions are definitely
Yeah.
enhanced. They're so much
It's like,
better.
it's like, who's a good
Yeah.
boy? Who's a good boy?
Right. Yeah. Like, and it's like, oh my God, your whiskers are so cute. Or, oh,
Yeah.
so, James, you guys are still there. They're from the Yachtsman. Hello and enjoy.
Ooh, Yachtsman Steakhouse. Send me a doggy bag.
Yeah, yum is right. Kim, we need
So-
another trip. We need a summer trip to Disney. I miss it so much.
Yeah,
He's
get
so
the
cute.
CFO on the line.
Here is a panda meeting a Pluto, which is great. Yeah, you gotta spend some time interacting with the characters. You really will get back, like you said, Don, a great interaction. Okay. How do you tell Chip and Dale apart? Is it from the color of their nose?
Yes.
Okay,
So
which
if you
one?
can remember chocolate chip,
Okay,
that's Chip.
that's Chip. So you remember he's got the darker nose.
Yep. And what
Oh.
color are chocolate chip cookies? Chocolate chip cookies are black. They have black chips in them.
Chips in him, right? Okay, and so this is that's a good way to remember because I can never ever remember that. And here is John with
The man himself, the big man himself.
the big cheese himself, wearing a nice farmer's outfit, which I love. He's got some overalls on and a plaid shirt.
Yeah.
And then this is
Chip.
There's Chip, yeah. And I don't know who the other with John. I know you see Mickey's outfit is very cute. It's like a nice, cute little farmer's outfit.
When you go to
Chip and dip. That's funny.
Chip and dip.
Yeah.
When you go to the castle, you're going to see each of the princesses once. They're going to come to your table once.
Right.
And at the castle they have sittings. Okay, here's your food. Get out now.
Right.
Same thing at Ohana.
It's red, I think, Kim. Isn't Dale's nose red?
Brown.
Brown? Okay. Yeah, lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're rushed through the process, but not at Garden Grill. And I forgot to
Not at
mention
Garden Grill.
No, and it rotates too. It's a rotating, very slow rotating restaurant with views of the land ride. So while you're riding through the land, you could see people dining, and while you're dining, you could see people riding through the land, living with the land, which is really cool.
And
It's red, right? Yeah.
Well, I'd say brown.
Right. T9 says it's red. I thought it was red, but I'm partially colorblind.
Dale is a brown noser.
No Ohana last time we were there, a long time. Well, we had Ohana breakfast, and I have to say, the breakfast was really good. We had dinner a couple of years ago, and it was lousy. We were rushed, and I didn't enjoy the food. Either did Kim or Colton. But breakfast this time was great, and the character interactions were really good as well. And here is Don and Marie with the man himself in his cute outfit.
Yep. Now, the last time Marie and I had dinner at Ohana, they were still bringing the meat around on the skewers.
Mm.
And they would bring the skewer to your table. Would you like some? And they just off the skewer. It went from the barbecue, the pit barbecue, out to the floor on the skewer.
Yeah, I remember that, kind of like a Brazilian steakhouse would.
Yeah.
And we say Chip is brown like chocolate chip, and Dale is a lush. Very cute. Very cute. Nothing like meeting Mickey Mouse and feeling like a child. Oh my God, excuse me. I am sorry. I fell asleep before the show, and I'm still trying to wake up. Don and Marie in front of the love wall here in Epcot.
Now, this is the Pride Wall.
The Pride Wall, right. So this is Pride Month and celebrated heavily at Disney World, and Epcot has some really cool Pride stuff, and we're going to dive into some of the photos of the Pride merch that Don and Marie were able to snag for us. This is very cute. Oh, love it.
And this is right outside of Creations.
Okay. Yeah. I like Creations. It's a nice store. Ooh, look at that button up. I love it. So here's some of the Pride merch. Disney's been getting into the Pride merch for some time now, and it gets better and better and better. And that button-up shirt is very cool. Here are some Mickey Pride.
Mickey
So yeah, right.
Mickey plush and a throw blanket.
You have a throw blanket, right? So Mickey's feet are. I'm trying to see if his midsection is still red, or is that's
well,
also
his pants are rainbow,
right.
And he has a rainbow heart.
Oh, cute. Yeah, that does look like a cute blanket. I love it. Ooh, nice. Like hooded long sleeve, and then some of the button ups.
Yep. And some more. I think those are matching shorts. I think those are shorts, not the button ups.
Oh, okay.
So,
those shorts match the button up shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that, Kim, because when it's 90-something degrees at Epcot, you need a long sleeve hooded shirt.
that hoodie is not as thick.
There
as
it goes. Not helping me at all, Don.
No. I think this is the 10th show in a row where we've mentioned Kim's addiction to
sweatshirts.
Yeah,
God. If it's got a hood, it's for Kim.
With the one she bought with the name across the back of the shoulders.
Oh yeah, like a Spirit jersey type.
The Spirit jersey. This is not as heavy as a Spirit jersey, so it would be. I would say it would be a spring fall hoodie.
Right, that's true. But she doesn't have many of those yet. We need one of them. And here is some shirts, and it looks like a button up onesie for child, and then more of those cute blankets. No, T9 says she would never buy a white sweatshirt. Live in BFE, and we have well water. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I know. I like white stuff too, but I mean, you get something on it, you spill something on it, you're messy Tessie. I think I had this photo. I may have loaded it several times. Here's some nice Pride Mickey ears. They look light, not like a giant heavy headband.
They weren't cloth. They were like pleather.
Right.
Fake leather.
Yeah. Yeah, so they look light. Very cute. And some nice... the Mickey ears, but in the hat type. So the previous is just the Mickey Pride ears, and then here's the Pride hat, I guess you would call it. I don't know if the hats have a technical name to them.
Now, take a look at their logo. Belong, believe, be proud.
That's adorable. Kim says, no Disney ears are like... She has a love-hate relationship. I love that logo. How great. What's that giant kid doing in the splash zone?
It was that hot.
It was that hot, and that little kid right there is like pointing, like, look at this giant child. Get him out of my splash zone.
I was like, get out of my way. I'm cooling off.
That's hilarious. That is so good.
We had been talking back and forth as I was walking around Epcot taking pictures, and I guess I had maybe at this time possibly overloaded you with pictures. And I said, "Well, no, I'm sending you one more picture. I'm just going to send you one more picture." And this was the one I was talking about.
It's great. I love it. I absolutely love it. I had to throw it in there. I totally forgot to load Alan's photos. I'm wondering if I could quickly do that while we're sitting here chatting. What was the best part about your day at Epcot, other than being with
being with John
Marie and John, right?
Being with my wife and And
Right.
Disney is best when you share it.
Yes. It is a
Okay?
lot of fun.
Even
Yeah.
if you
I
go
like
by
to keep it all
yourself,
to myself, but
share it with strangers. But to me, Disney is best when it's shared. Um, we went on the ride pavilion on the ride, living with the land.
that's such a
Um,
great ride.
and then after living with the land, we just walked around looking at topiaries.
Right.
We had no we their Spaceship Earth had a huge wait, so we didn't
Oh,
have
really?
a desire to go. Yeah. Um, Usually it dies down around 1 o'clock. You get the rope drop people that have to go on Spaceship Earth. Then you have the 10
Right.
o'clock rush. For if you ever been in the park, you realize around 10 o'clock there's like where are all these people coming from. And then in the afternoon the
Yeah.
line drops down. So we didn't. We've been on Spaceship Earth so many times. We were like, we don't need to wait in that line. Okay, so what park is that at? Did he say what park that was at?
Right. Right.
They
Yeah.
was that is that
Why is my internet
is
cutting in and
that
out? I don't
I can't remember what park.
know. Let me double check my internet connection real fast. There we go. I don't know. I actually don't know what
Yeah. Well,
which one that is.
I bet you that's down in Disney Springs. I'm thinking. But
Yeah,
we'll
and
do
I'm trying to
process of
see. I
elimination
seem
as
to
the.
have. Right. Why is? Oh, I know what happened. For some reason, when I started presenting, my internet started dipping. Let me see the comment here. The line was wrapped all the way around. Yeah, that's crazy. Let me go. Let me see if I can dump those photos and do it this way. Let's go back into Facebook Messenger and get his photos. I mean, I love Spaceship Earth, and I'm good to ride it once every trip, but I'm not going to wait a long time for it. So you guys rode the land. Did you ride anything else while you were there today?
No, after the land, we started walking around looking at topiaries,
Right.
getting pictures of the topiaries. We went over. We got our Figment magnet.
Oh, cool. I have a photo
So-
of the Figment magnet here
Yeah.
from Alan too. I'm just putting them in real quick. Let's see if I can do this while we're chatting. Let's bring up Alan's photos too, because I promised I would do that and I totally forgot. I'm sorry, Alan. It's been one of those weeks. Oh, cool. I love
Now
it.
this is they're saying this is the Mickey's Runaway Railroad type of anime, cartoon.
Right, like the rubber hose technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's I love it. I really do. All right, I've got Alan's photos loaded, and Alan had a magnet photo as well, which is here, which is what Don just showed us. So Alan was able to get his magnet, which is really cute. I love the Figment magnet. So here is that photo again of no, this is a different one.
No,
And
that's a different one.
this doesn't help because I don't know where this is either. I'm gonna assume I don't know where.
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, this one is
Animal Kingdom.
Got to be Animal because it looks outside. I'm trying to think. That might be Magic Kingdom. And
I'm gonna say that's
Hollywood,
No.
right? No, wait, Epcot.
no, I don't know.
Is that where they have that walkway where sometimes they have that building where they do media events and characters come out of there in Epcot?
I was over that way. I didn't see it.
No.
But they had the the bathroom in England is shut down for
Oh,
refurbishment. So they opened up that pavilion
that's
so
not good.
people could use the bathroom in that pavilion.
Oh, okay. And this is Epcot right here.
That's Epcot.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the
So,
one with the balloons. I
hmm,
don't know. You know
that's a
what?
tough one.
When Alan comes back, he's going to have to tell us, or I'm
When
going to
Alan
have to
comes
go out
back,
to the
right?
park, or Marie and I are going to have to go and adventure.
Alan's totes adorbs. He really is, and good for him. He made it safely to the UK. I think his luggage was delayed. It was in Dublin somehow, but I think he's gotten that. Hollywood Studios says Marie. Yes, I think Hollywood. Hollywood. So yeah, Alan's doing some professor type stuff, and then he's heading to Disneyland Paris. So very cool. So some cute photos of Alan as well. I think I like this one the most. I mean, they're all great, but I love the heart and the banner backdrop. And of course, Alan's in it, and his shirt says "Love" on it, and he's totes adorbs. We love Alan. But what else today? So it was extremely hot at Epcot, and we recently had our best quiet spots and beat the heat and rain spots and attractions, right? So, did you guys find anywhere in Epcot? I mean, other than going into the land to escape the
Well,
heat today,
we went into Creations because
right?
had to go find. Marie had to go shopping, and we were looking around for the Pride collection, and we spent some quality air conditioning time in Creations.
You got to do that when it's hot. You got to take
Yeah.
those breaks. Yeah.
We we brought water
Right.
with us, so we didn't have to buy water.
Yeah.
And
What do you bring?
after,
Like refillable bottles?
well, we brought the bottled water, and then we were going to refill them at the bottle fills.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kim, you're right. I think what is it, 60 years or something like that? Tiki Room celebrated on anniversary.
There, in the Gateway, that's another spot we went looking for merchandise. Right there at the Gateway when you come up the aisle from Spaceship Earth, there's two gift shops. They call them the Gateway.
Right.
And in one of those gift shops, they had Tiki Room merch. They had a Hawaiian shirt, and I was like, "Ooh, okay, let's see. Let's see if they have Don size Hawaiian shirt." And they didn't. So
No.
that's nothing new. And
Yeah, I mean,
I think
those.
they also had a Jose coffee mug.
Oh, cool. Well, Maurice
Yeah.
said got the Epcot cup. Like, what cup?
Yes, she got the now. Starbucks has just put out a new series of Epcot tumblers. One for each park. A friend of
Cool.
mine was in Hollywood Studios today, and those are already sold out.
Wow.
We were able to get the Epcot one. I don't know if they sell them in Starbucks, but of course in Epcot because they had them in Creations.
Okay.
So
And then in those other two Gateway stores, there's two of them. I mean, whether you go right or left going into the pavilion section, right? The World Showcase. But they just sell merch in there. Like you could also, when they do the scavenger hunts, and that's where you would go by the maps and have the prizes, right?
That the one we went in did have where you get the map, and they had a couple press penny machines in there.
Right.
So I got one of them had 100th, press penny 100 anniversary. So Marie collects. She's not a serious collector, but if I see one that's cute, I get it for her.
Oh, nice. They have the silver dollar ones as well. Like I know when we stay at the Poly upstairs on the second floor, I
Yeah.
think they're silver dollar ones, right?
Well, they're silver medallions. They're not. I
Medallion.
won't.
Okay, yeah,
They're a little bit smaller than a silver dollar,
right. They're
and
really
a
cool.
little bigger than a quarter, smaller than a silver dollar.
Right.
But they are not made from U.S. currency.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that was
Um,
the penny press was on the left hand side. And that machine was on the right hand side.
right. Yeah, those stores are. We've been in them a couple times. I mean, they kind of have a hodgepodge of merch in there, but it's not like specific to anything because it doesn't belong to any one
Right.
country's pavilion, right?
Yeah. If you remember when Off Kilter used to play in Canada,
Yes, yes.
that's where you would go to get their album in that one of those stores.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if I ever go dig through, I have a Off Kilter CD somewhere. Like, it's in a box. You
They
know,
never came back after with COVID, but they do have a different band that plays back there now.
They're
right?
changing. Yeah, they're changing the band at for the festivals.
Okay. Do we know
Um,
if Off Kilter would ever come back?
No,
Yeah, that's
I
sad.
think it was a contractual thing, and
Right. Yeah.
I'm just happy they brought the Japanese drummers back.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, there's the shows are back at Epcot, but it's not all of them are the same entertainers. What did you guys grab any lunch today or just breakfast? I mean, that
No,
holds
we
you
just
over.
it was just breakfast,
Yeah.
and we were full.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. That band was good in April. It was 80s. Yeah, they were great.
and then they have the British invasion in the in England. In England.
Right in the back. Yeah.
Yep.
What would you call? That's where Alice, right? Alice in Wonderland meets sometimes.
No,
There in the tea,
Alice meets out by the main street. That is
in the tea
just
garden,
that is the Rose Garden.
the Rose Garden, right? Okay, yeah, and then
Yeah.
Alice meets out kind of like
Alice
where they have tea
in the
there, right?
yeah in the tea garden.
Okay.
So as we were walking through England, Mary Poppins was having a meet and greet, so I had to do a selfie with Mary Poppins over my shoulder.
Oh, cool.
It's like, yeah, line too long, so I'm just gonna do a selfie with her.
I'm always kind of nervous with her because she's just so prim and proper, and I don't want to be yelled at. She just always seems like a very sophisticated meet and greet, but I'm
No.
sure she's just fine.
Yeah, you don't want her to bring the jersey out in you.
No, like what did you say to me, Mary Poppins?
Oh yeah, really?
Well, that sounds like a great day for you, Marie and John. And John is doing well. And we want to tell everybody again to check out Don and Marie on the go on YouTube. You'll love their channel, and it's just their Disney adventures and such with Don and Marie. And again, John Sakari is bigfatpanda.com, as well as Pandemonium, and now also the Disney Underground, which is that a weekly or a monthly?
Weekly.
It's a weekly, and it's Tuesday evening. Yeah.
I want to say Tuesday at 8.
Yeah. Yeah. I fell asleep early Tuesday night, and I had all intentions of watching, and I dozed off. So I caught a couple minutes later, I think that evening, and then at work the next day, I had it on and I was listening. So yeah, I know, Don and Marie. Thank you very much for taking us along on your adventures. A lot of fun always to, when you can't be at Disney to see your friends going to Disney and their photos, and it keeps that all alive for you.
Yep. I was just telling Marie we haven't been down to Disney Springs in a long time. We need to head down to Disney Springs and just do a walkabout.
Yeah, you do. Uh-oh. Ooh,
Oh,
excuse
bless
me.
you.
That came out of nowhere. God bless me is right. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, a lot more adventures to come. Yeah, Disney Springs would be cool. I want to go to Disney Springs and get a Gideon's cookie. I really want to try one.
We were
Yeah.
I would, if it hadn't been so hot, I would have been sitting here pulling an Allen on you. Because I was like, okay, before we gotta go down to Disney Springs, buy some Gideons so I can eat a Gideon's cookie
In
in front of
front,
Dave.
right? And then look at Marie says, and shop. Maybe you don't know. You might find some really cute sweatshirts there in Disney Springs.
Yeah, 90 in the 90-degree temperature, cute
Oh,
sweatshirts.
you got to get one of those thinner ones that are made for the summer weather.
Oh God.
I know. I want to remind everyone to please check out dmagicworld.com. Please go and show them some love and support. dmagicworld.com. You won't regret it. Again, it's just 24/7 streaming Disney magic. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. And if you love Disney, you love Disney music or Disney movie music, you really need to tune into dmagicworld.com and just be part of the magic. So check them out. And again, thank you to Don and Marie on the go from YouTube for just sending all those lovely photos and that video. We want to know if you tune into the show later, have you seen that water feature there walking into the land? Because we don't know if it's new or not, so we need to know.
Why don't we post that video in the group?
Yeah,
and ask that question and see
Yeah.
if there's someone answers it.
we should. We definitely should. Yeah.
Now,
That's a good idea.
I'm going to let everyone know our next adventure is supposed to be at the Grand Floridian next month. We
Nice.
already have a room for the night.
Oh, really? You got a room? Yeah.
Yep. So we're supposed to be staying. We're supposed to be staying a Saturday night at the Grand Floridian. That day we have reservations for Woody's Rodeo Roundup. So we're gonna
no
go.
doubt.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we have a sitter lined up for the dogs.
Nice little night. And then so are you going to the roundup that day that you're staying there, or like the next day?
Right now we have reservations for Saturday at Hollywood Studios, and Sunday we're going to be in the Magic Kingdom.
Okay, great. I'm very interested to see what you guys think about that Roundup Rodeo.
Yep.
Roundup Rodeo.
We'll probably do the same thing. I'll feed you. I will feed you pictures, and I may stream from the Grand Floridian.
All right, we'll have to work that out.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do. I may stream live from the Grand Floridian. If Marie lets me. If she doesn't, well, I'll let you know. But I'll send you pictures.
Sounds good.
And,
sounds like a plan.
Also, you gave such a great review of the cafe at the Grand Floridian that we have reservations at night to go to the Grand Floridian, the cafe.
Yeah, I mean, we really did love it. I know you can't have shellfish, but man, that was the best shrimp cocktail I've ever had. And Kim said the same thing. It wasn't just straight up just peeled shrimp and some cocktail sauce. I mean, it was.
Well, I'll have the onion soup, and Marie can have the shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, we really did enjoy it. We enjoyed our company with Jamba. I mean, the food was good. I'm definitely impressed. But so there's more adventures to come.
Yep, that's going to be in July, in actually 4 weeks.
Sweet.
I get I get 1 weekend off a month, and in 4 weeks I'll have another weekend off.
And that's what you're going to be doing.
Yep.
There's no better way to spend it. Very good. Well, yeah. I mean, thank you once again. I hope that everybody tuning in has a great night. If you catch us on a replay, or you catch us on the podcast replay, or listen to us on D Magic World, thank you very much. Have fun out there. Be kind, and we will see everyone soon. Enjoy our Disney Night Live outro. Here we go.
Bye.